Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. Well, today I want to talk about salvias. Now, this is the time of year as gardeners where we're having to start cutting back our salvias because they're done blooming. There's a few buds here on this for the pollinators, but for the most part they need to be cut back and cleaned out. So usually what we do is, in a lot of cases, we'll just cut the stems off here and remove them so they can send out some more buds, because on the outside stems you will see new shoots coming on the plants like this. So usually we try to save those, and that is great. But this is also another time that if you have some salvias that you just love and would like more of, this is our chance to go in here, give them a bit of pruning, and take some cuttings to start some more plants. And this is such an easy process. I actually did this to see how well it worked before I shot this video, and I want to share with you the results of that trial. I came in here and I took a stem like this, and of course I cut off the flowers because I don't need those, and then reach down into the stem. So you have a cutting like this. So what we can do is we can cut it right up to those leaves there and take that off, take this off, and all this other junk, take it off, and we can grow it. Let's take some more for this. So here's another one here. I'm going to go deep down on this one, even further down, and we'll just take the flowers off. We don't need them on this. And we can keep these side shoots if we want as well. But for this case, I'm going to take all that stuff off right here and cut the flower off on the top, and then cut it right here. And this is how we can take cuttings from our salvias to make more plants. Salvias germinate really, really fast. After I tested this out, you will have roots on your salvias in about 4 weeks. So that's not very long, and then you can plant them into the garden. And when I did my test, I tried to root them just in plain old water, and it was successful. So you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of expensive salvias when you can use your existing ones. So with these cuttings that we just took, because the roots are going to come off this end from these nodes, what we want to do is we're going to cut all these leaves back at the top because they're just taking up extra space. And we're going to put them in the water, just like that. Same with this one. Now, if you cut them too short and you don't know which end's up, all you have to do is look the direction the leaves are facing. So because these leaves are going to be in the water, we're just going to take them off. So take any extra cuttings you can, cut them down as much as possible, and then leave a little bit at the top here. And you can take these corners off like that and clean it right up and put it in the water. And I'll just clean this one up a little bit better too. So here's the results of my experiment here. And I didn't cut the leaves back completely. I left some on there, and I could have cut them back more, but you can see out of that stem, there are the roots coming. Really nice roots. So this is an easy way to propagate salvia to have more plants. And this one here was the pink that I really love and was having a hard time finding more of it. So this worked really, really well. So now I can go and take that plant that I have in my garden that hasn't formed new buds yet, and take some more cuttings and start them in water and put more into my different garden areas or into a new flower bed. It's just as simple as that for salvias. So I'm just going to come through here now, and I'm just going to quickly put them in the ground because it's such a fast, easy process, because all I have to do is pretty much just use my fingers and plant them. I'm going to put them back here a bit, and then I just reuse the water, and voila, we got 2 more plants. And we'll just give them a quick drink, and there we go. That's 2 more plants. Yes, they don't fill the bed just 2 little plants like that. Don't fill the bed up immediately, but salvia grows fast. So before you know it, you will have a couple plants that you love. Next on the list of projects I want to get done today is the delphiniums are finished. They're all going to seed now. There are a few bees in them, still taking advantage of the few plants that are left, but the most part, they are done, and it's time they come down. You can see here, if you're collecting seed, these are all your seed pods here. So if you look, some of these seed pods have already opened. So I'm gonna have more delphiniums in that bed, but you can collect these pods here and save your seed, and you would have more plants. Because I don't need to have any more plants or save seed this year, because I have lots, I'm just going to go and cut these back and clean out this bed. It's a task I need to get done, so we have a chance at getting more blooms in this bed, because these plants are spent, number one, and number two, if you cut them back, clean them out really good, and if you want, add some compost to the bottom to give them a feeding, you will get another growth. But you got to take them right back down to the ground. All right, so that's a big job done. It's all cleaned up here. We already have new delphiniums popping up here, so that's excellent. So we may get another flush. We'll see how it goes. We have a lot that haven't started sending out new shoots, but we have a lot that do. So hopefully we'll get one more set of blooms before fall. So thank you for watching this video. And just an FYI, there will not be a video on Thursday. It will be Friday. Thank you, and see you in the next video.